Wedding bells in Jeju? You might want to sit down for this. Because what started as a simple vacation has just exploded into something much, much bigger. Locals are whispering. Social media is buzzing. And fans? They're absolutely losing it. Why? Because Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun were reportedly spotted in matching Hanboks at a private villa in Jeju Island. And now everyone's asking the same question. Did we just witness a secret pre-wedding ceremony? Stay with us. Because what we've uncovered might just be the soft launch we never saw coming. Call to action. If you're as emotionally invested in Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun as we are, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what comes next. Now, let's dive into the story. Voiceover script begins. It all started with a single fan account. A post, a blurry photo, and a caption that simply read, "Saw Lee Min-ho and a woman in Hanboks at a quiet spot in Jeju. I think it was Kim Go-eun." At first, it seemed like nothing more than a rumor. But then came the second sighting, and the third. And by the time the fourth local posted on their story, it was impossible to ignore. Multiple Jeju residents claim they saw Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun, dressed in traditional hanboks, at what appeared to be an intimate ceremony-like gathering near Siagwapo. And no, this wasn't for a drama shoot. There were no production vans. No visible cameras. No staff yelling, "Cut." Just two incredibly famous people, wearing traditional attire, at a remote, sea-facing estate. And they weren't alone. According to one eyewitness, there were about 15 guests, some of whom looked like family members. Another claimed to spot what looked like an officiant or elder, dressed in ceremonial robes. Still think it was a coincidence? Neither do fans. The clues that fueled the fire. Let's rewind a bit. Earlier this month, Kim Go-eun went radio silent on Instagram. Her last post? A scenic beach photo with the caption, "Sometimes silence is the most beautiful sound." At the time, fans just thought she was taking a break. Now, everyone's looking back at that caption and wondering if it was a coded message. Then there's Lee Min-ho. He was reportedly in Seoul filming promotional content, until he wasn't. Paparazzi couldn't spot him for over 5 days. And now we know why. He was in Jeju. And he wasn't alone. Matching hanboks? Here's what that could mean. In Korean tradition, hanboks aren't just beautiful garments. They often represent formal occasions, especially when couples wear coordinated versions. Matching hanboks are common in engagement photo shoots, family introductions, and, yes, pre-wedding rituals. So when fans saw descriptions of the colors, soft ivory and pale blue, and delicate embroidery that matched perfectly, it was hard not to draw conclusions. Some are speculating it was a paebik ceremony, a traditional Korean ritual held after weddings for family introductions and blessings. Others think it might have been a traditional engagement ceremony, a private commitment away from the cameras and public pressure. Whatever it wasn't casual. Silent but strategic. Both actors' agencies have remained completely silent. No denial. No comment. Not even a vague, "They're just friends." And fans know exactly what that means. Because in the world of Korean celebrity culture, silence speaks volumes. It's often the clearest confirmation that something meaningful is happening, something too delicate to be explained through a press release. Fan reaction. From excitement to emotional overload. As expected, the internet has exploded. Fan forums from South Korea to the Philippines, Indonesia, and beyond are overflowing with emotional posts. Some fans are thrilled. We've waited so long. They deserve happiness. Others are shocked. Matching hanboks? That's not casual dating behavior. And then there are the conspiracy theorists. This has been in the works since the king, eternal monarch. The chemistry was too real. Within hours of the news, fan edits flooded TikTok. Clips from their drama were paired with wedding music. Comment sections turned into makeshift celebration threads. One fan even posted, "I've never cried over a couple I've never met." Until now.
Why Jeju?
Why now? Jeju Island isn't just a pretty destination. It's a popular wedding location, known for its natural beauty and privacy. It also holds cultural significance for quiet, traditional ceremonies away from Seoul's media glare. Choosing Jeju could have been the perfect balance between sentimental and secretive. They weren't trying to make headlines. But maybe, just maybe, they weren't trying that hard to hide either. A soft launch, perhaps?
Let's not forget their history.
Let's take a moment to remember how this all began. Their on-screen chemistry in The King, Eternal Monarch was undeniable. Behind-the-scenes clips showed a different side, laughs, subtle touches, and knowing glances. After filming ended, fans kept spotting them together. At brand events, quiet cafes, even boarding flights at similar times. But they always maintained a respectful distance in public.
Never denying. Never confirming. Just letting the world wonder.
And now, it feels like we're finally getting our answer.
Not through interviews, but through gestures, moments, symbols.
Like matching hanboks on a breezy Jeju morning.
Is this the beginning of their forever?
Of course, we can't say with 100% certainty that it was a wedding. But when two global stars, who've been rumored for years, disappear to Jeju, where matching hanboks
are seen with family,
and agencies stay silent, it doesn't take much to read between the lines. This might just be the most elegant, subtle, and emotionally satisfying soft launch the Korean entertainment world has ever seen. And if they really are preparing to announce something bigger, then we're witnessing history in the making.
Closing thoughts.
In a world full of manufactured love stories and PR-driven relationships, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun's connection has always felt real.
Private. Powerful. Poetic.
And this moment, whatever it turns out to be, is another chapter in a story that fans around the world have been silently rooting for. So whether it was a wedding, an engagement, or simply a symbolic gesture,
it's clear.
These two aren't just acting anymore. If you want to stay updated on every moment, every clue, and every soft launch that turns into a love story, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because something tells us, this isn't the end.
It's only the beginning of forever. Would you like a sequel script to this one?
Maybe the agencies finally respond or we get a glimpse of an official wedding shoot.
Ask ChatGPT.